Onto Disperser, it's not too bad. You can kind of melt mana, and I like that Shopify Rebellion go into the Dark Seers. Pickups, I think the lane matchup for the Tim just feels better. Even your right-click harass onto Abed feels a little bit better, although first blood to start off with.
Oh, might be a double here. John Arteezy's moving in. Lelis, one more hit. Arteezy wants it so bad. He won't go for it. He doesn't have level 1 thirst yet, so the bottom lane, Saberlight. Gonna try and creep skip here with the level 2 Iron Shot, but he's in danger now. He's been blocked off. Yamsun gonna hit the Mystic Snake, and that's gonna be enough after this hero.
Yeah, just zone out. Just get as much as you can from this lane. Make it as hellish as possible for Abed. He's not gonna get a bottle refill from any TP at all.
Another kill, Husky. And Yamsun doing such a great job down in this bot lane as Crit very fire up, trying to run. It is not going to be enough, Yamsun.
Get going anyway, just really needs the levels up. So you're fine with all of this coming out here for now. It's like, how do you stop Gunner? How do you stop Yamsun at this point? Level 5.
Husky's here, John, but Moo's going to go down already. Crit was there with the rotation as well. I think if Husky landed the Crystal Nova like he did, he probably could have gone and Mystic Snaked him. Never mind though, Husky just going to secure the kill himself.
Getting to run away on mid. This is worrying. Abed just doesn't have much to play with right now.
Rupture, Gunner immediately TPing out, and there's a gaze available. Fly's got him. Gunner. Actually, hold on a minute, Abed. He does die first.
Trump fully up on the Bloodseeker. Collapsing bot here though.
They're going to try for this with a double Iron Show. Yamsun, he does not have Stone Gaze. He popped it earlier to try and get away from the Dark Sea. So Yamsun dropping low, still has some mana to speak of. Fly, he's going to go for the Sinister Gaze, and with the Frost Blast, he secures the kill. But here comes Husky with the Crystal Nova and the Freezing Field, trying to lock down Saberlight. Saberlight still looking to try and fight against 3 heroes. Solar Bind is going to hold him down. Fly right behind him in case he needs it. And in fact, they might find Husky. Husky in the tree line trying to hide, will go turn around for the team fight, but can't do it. Who was the twin gates on the bottom side of the map. And now Moo might still be in danger because Arteezy's got the Rupture. Does pop it. Moo, he'll onslaught TP away. Crit trying to get in range for the lift up, does get it. Another nice kill here onto the off lane of Nouns, as Moo is going to drop.
Does simplify itself. Speaking of, you know, in a way as well, the Lich with the Sinister Gaze, if you don't need it to cancel any channels.
Bad timing of it. He's caught. Fly, gonna go for the Sinister Gaze. Frostbitten is there for Abed. Fly, trying to run. No way out here as the Lich, but Sablight's gonna show up now, trying to maybe find a bit of a trade. And they will take him. Crit with the Bloodright. Excuse me, the Whirling Death Dance. That might actually work in Shopify's favor, because they'd love to take down Yamsun again if they can. Husky, looks like he'll be the first one to break the smoke. We'll catch the CM, not the biggest kill. Even though it's quite a close game, Shopify is still the outright winners according to Dota Pluses. Shopify, they're going to find Yamsun. This is the big one. Yamsun hanging around in the triangle, already losing most of his mana, though he does pop the Stone Gaze and tries to walk away, but the Rupture is still going. Yamsun, he'll try to just tank through this. Onto the high ground he goes. Arteezy, he'll bring him right back down, but he's in trouble now. Arteezy getting pulverized, but he does kill off Yamsun. Saberlight the one to take the kill, and now he can back his way out successfully as Saberlight will just keep going. A secondary kill here for the Darkseer. Moo able to walk out of there. Gunner is still trying to fight, but he's out of mana. And Crit's got the Chakram. So Crit will deal with the Timber Saw. 3 down for Nouns. As Shopify, they want more. They found Moo, Arteezy, and Crit.
Heroes on Nouns outside of perhaps the Timber Saw are really all too bursty here.
Yeah. Husky getting caught here by Crit. The Chakram being very annoying. Crit though not going to die for the... Oh no, he will. Never mind what I said. Said they may find Lelis. Yamsun's so close by as well, but smoke is broken. Lelis, he'll be the one to tank the gank here for the team. That'll allow Yamsun to get out.
Yes.
Right? Is this good? I can't tell.
I'd argue it's maybe a little bit better against Timbersaw, because you can just heal true.
4-man smoke up here from Nouns. They're going to head down. They see the Bloodseeker. There's no Aegis available. It just expired. So Arteezy, he's in a bit of a danger zone here. He's going to go for a bit of a run. Gunner keeping up. They don't seem to have detection, so Arteezy got away with the Glimmer Cape Invis, and now the turnaround is out onto Moo. Pulverize is out onto the Bloodseeker. Chain Frost being committed as well. Arteezy, though, he is literally just healing through it. Can he keep going? It doesn't seem like it. He is down. Moo actually walking out for now, but the chase is still on from Abed, who does take him out. Yamsun, in the meantime, dropping very low in mana, but is going to be fine to survive through it. 2 down for Shopify Rebellion so far. And it seems like that's going to be about it for now. And Jonathan, I can't believe what I'm seeing. The Aghanim Scepter, it didn't do anything from nouns. Oh, it's going to be a big play. Moo, he'd love to jump in. They didn't have the initial vision. Saberlight, he'll go for a back wall. He found 2 of them with that back wall, but he's still been kind of caught. There's also a rupture on Moo right now, so he cannot move. He has to stand his ground and hope for the best as he's going to try for a TP out. Moo, he's going to make it. What happened to the gaze? CM is going to go down. Those gaze chains went a mile away, John. So Fly apparently landed it. Meanwhile, Arbit going to keep going with the Rolling Thunder after Gunner. Will hold down the Timber, but it's a pretty messy team fight. I mean, they've only lost Husky so far on the side of Nouns. Shopify Rebellion still fighting as
Pocket heal, in that sense.
Well, Roshan's going to get started here, John. I don't know the answer to that question. Sure, we can look it up after this. Nullifier now up on Arteezy, so pretty big spike here for the Bloodseeker. We'll leave the Orb of Corrosion in the jungle somewhere as Nouns. Rupture is out. They caught Gunner this time. With the Nullifier, they should have a much easier time trying to deal with this man as he tries to chain away but cannot do so. He just has to stand his ground, and Gunner is melting to Arteezy's damage. He will go down, but the immediate buyback is there. He'll try to make his way back into the team fight as Arbit is going to go down, but he has no buyback. No Pango left for the fight. So now Shopify looking to try and retreat. Saberlight trying to run. Meanwhile, Pulverize out onto Gunner as crit. He had held on to it. A very quick reaction as well as Saberlight finally goes down on the Darkseer. Crit will be able to get away.
Volume would find. I'm a little bit curious to why we haven't.
And it's gotten to the point where this Medusa's a real problem as they're going to try and jump on Gunner, but a nice chains away. Arbit's still going to find the Medusa. Saberlight does go for the back wall. He has got the Medusa in that, but Yamsun is walking away. Problem is he's losing a lot of mana, but he will Stone Gaze TP with the BKB. Still, Shopify, they want to chase. They want something for all this trouble. Gunner is going to be the big target. Normal punch is there. He is silenced up as well. Gunner's still trying to run, but there's just too much. He will lose the Aegis. That'll be the first life around. They want the second though. Gunner unable to chain away as the normal punch was there again. And this time Arbit, he will take the life of the Timber.
You can try to get some chip damage in. That's a lot of time without Gunner. Again, the Timbersaw is a lot of your disruptiveness in these fights. A lot of your damage as well.
Jump in. Pulverizes out Arteezy. Oh, he's gone.
What?
He was farming on his own in the mid lane. The team was not behind him. They were trying to focus the tier 2 top tower, and now without Arteezy. Now's what the fight, but Shopify, they're going to try and turn back in on Yamsun, who does BKB and pop the Stone Gaze, acting as the ward here for Nouns. Shopify Rebellion know exactly where they are based off that Illuminate. Nouns do retreat a little bit. Mind you, there's no vision here. Well, in fact, there is Nouns. They do have a nice ward by the Twin Gates. They're going to try and play around that, but they do catch out at least Yamsun with a nice illusion. They're trying to burst it down. Yamsun already very low on mana now. He's completely out of mana. He's still just going to go for the man fight. Still stick around as Arteezy, speaking of man fight, just jumps right in onto Gunner. The Timber able to barely chain away as Arteezy. Oh, he goes too far. Meanwhile, Gunner is somehow still alive throughout this whole engagement.
With the Chain Frost. And the Roche Pit is a very tight area they could maximize these spells in.
Yeah, the back wall's going to be very effective, though. Husky is in position to break the smoke and will jump in after seeing the CM. He wants at least one support gone. And Husky, well, he's tanking through it with the Glimmer Cape. He's actually buying a little bit too much time, I think, but he is dead. Still Nouns. Now do Rupture up Moose, or rather Moo on the Primal Beasts. He will turn around for a Pulverize back in onto Saberlight. The Darkseer will be able to get force-staffed away, so he's just fine as Moo does drop in Nouns. It seems like they can't take the team fight. They need to back out of here, but they're still going to try. Gunner moving in onto the Rubik. Does at least find one. Meanwhile, Yamsun still pretty healthy. He'll turn around now. Shopify, have they gone too far? I think they may have. They'll lose the Lich as well. Fly is down. Still Sableye jumping back in onto Yamsun. Finding more illusions, but they're still proving not to be enough. Yamsun, finally out of mana, will walk out of there. As now Shopify, they do have dibs on Roshan.
Heroes in the Deuce and Timbersaw, but you take care of the magical damage. It takes too long to try to melt him down. That Artur just ends up hurting himself in confusion.
Oh no. In a corner, they barely miss out for now. Abed, Rolling Thunder, right on time. In fact, it cancelled off the onslaught, so now that's on cooldown. No, he's going to be KB, but he has no TP available. He just has to try and buy time for the onslaught. In fact, he's trying to fight back now with the rock throw. It's not going to be enough, though. He's also very low, but he still has the Aegis, so looks like he's willing to sacrifice it if necessary, but just heals up on the creep wave instead. There goes your tier 3. Because you do
the
reflect
magic res, I think, more than anything. Like,
yeah, but
he's
as well as
hurting
that,
way too much.
Because he has the shield, right? Like from the Blood Mist. So he's taking quite a bit of damage out of that. Is Yamsun gonna get jumped? Wall is dropped. A lot of damage already being dealt to Yamsun, but he will kind of get the mana back with the Mystic Snake, and he'll be just fine as Husky, the only one to drop so far. Abed, he's pretty damn deep. So he does get petrified by the Stone Gaze. He is gone. Abed is down. The Sableye gonna jump in again, still trying to drain the mana of Yamsun, but he's still fine with the Mystic Snake, still standing his ground. Meanwhile, Crit, he got the Stone Gaze off back and onto the Medusa. Yamsun still somehow surviving, but should go down. He has no mana to speak of. It does come in now. He'll go for the Manta, but eventually he will drop. Crit with the Stone Gaze, getting through the mana pool of Yamsun. That's one way to do it. Shopify to try and take a successful team fight. They do at least get one D ward here in the top lane. Gunner gonna reveal himself. Sableye, he's jumped in. He'll go right onto Moo. Moo's still gonna be fine, though the wall was dropped here by Sableye, as now he'll turn his attention onto Husky, and so instead they've got the CM down. Meanwhile, Fly, though, by the Twin Gates, should also drop, so it'll be a pos 5 for a pos 5 trade. Though Fly does have buyback, and Husky does not. 1 minute left for Roshan to respawn, so both teams are still hanging around. Sableye again gonna jump in with the normal punch. It is on Gunner though, so it's not the biggest deal here for Gunner. But Sableye, he's just trying to be as annoying as humanly possible. And the thing is, with Roshan spawning in 45 seconds, John, you should have a pretty big advantage to Shopify, assuming Fly does commit his buyback for the big fight. Nouns, looks like they've decided this is not safe and they want out of this, though I say that. Gunner moving onto the high ground by himself. Yamsun trying to loop around perhaps as Gunner does chain away. Rolling Thunder was committed. Fly did buy back into this fight. Sableye, they're gonna find the Timbersaw, but Yamsun pops the Stone Gaze a little bit preemptively. Stone Gaze is now down. Wall will be dropped. Sableye trying to move in with a big vacuum. He's found 3 targets and Crit. He's got the freezing field. Yamsun's out of mana again. Yamsun is gone. Sableye with a triple kill. He's gonna force the BKB TP away. Oh, and now they don't react quick enough after the Stone Gaze committed.
Use for a little bit more time there as well. And just the positioning from Shopify Rebellion. It can be shard on hand as well for Abed. So everything you could ask for is now lining up here. So just get started.
He's going to be okay. Husky, the one in danger, does pop his own freezing field to try and walk away from this, but it is going to be stolen, it looks like, by Crit. In fact, no, it's the Frostbite that does get taken. Still, Husky is down. Again, remembering there is no buyback available on him or Yamsun. Shopify Rebellion look to take a lot off this high ground. Abed does hold them back. Sableye going to move back in now onto the Keeper of the Light. Does drag him back with the vacuum, so Arteezy can get the job done and Crit will take the kill. Meanwhile, Abed is still messing around here with the Timber of Gunner. Abed will back his way out. Very low HP, but not low enough to take down here for Gunner, as he has to play it safe, knowing he does not have... I say he plays it safe. He jumps in again, but he will TP with the BKB, and he will be fine to get up. Mid-racks, though. That cannot TP away.
No.
It looks like Shopify might have enough time to get the Megas up. Yamsun's still 10 seconds away. should maybe make it in time to try and force a fight, but they're going to go now. Nouns, he'll make the jump in. They're on Saberline. The Darkseer is gone. Moo, that's a big onslaught. He landed on 4 heroes, but he's in such big trouble. Moo is down, but here comes Yamsa. He'll try to fight with Gunner. They've got crit down. Fly's in danger as well, barely walking away with the Glimmer Cape. Meanwhile, Arteezy being slowed up, but in comes Saberline, trying to save his teammate, but Arteezy's gone. Arteezy is down. He has buyback available, but he can't get there in time, so Abed gonna jump in. Look at the damage output! Abed, he does it himself. Yamsun and Moo both dropping to the Pango. There's Gunner trying to escape. He's so low on mana. He's just being harassed down by the illusions of the Darkseer as Gunner surely has no way out. Still trying to tank through it. Will chain away. Still healing up a little bit, but it's not enough. He can buy back into this fight, but it'll be a 2v4 scenario as Arteezy has brought back. Abed looking to be the target. Will just pounce away with the shield crash. Gunner maxing out the Dagon to level 5 now, as this is practically the last chance they have to defend tier 4s without Yamsun. Naturally, we are 60 minutes into the game and we are not going to see tier 5 items as is tradition. Saberlight's going to jump in. Husky's going to be the target. Meanwhile, Gunner gets hexed up by Fly, who has the side device up. Gunner trying to chain back to the fountain is not going to be able to make it. That has to be it. Shopify just focusing on the tier 4 towers. Nouns maybe having a bit of a conversation as to what went wrong in this game 1. Still trying to defend with Husky. Might find Abed's Aegis, but that's only the Aegis as Husky is gone. GG is called. Yamsun's seen enough. And Nouns, I'll tell you what, John, they were looking good around that 30-40 minute mark here in this game 1, but Shopify Rebellion staying very, very calm